On July 13, 2022, Doraville police officers were called to the Mexican restaurant parking lot and found a man sleeping in the driver's seat of a vehicle with the door open. The police officer noticed his glossy eyes and slurred speech and asked the driver if he had been drinking, to which the driver replied, "I am parked." He was parked in a handicapped spot with an expired registration and refused to identify himself to law enforcement.
Your brother is down the street? What did you say?
My brother is down the street.
I can't hear you.
My brother is down the street.
Oh, your brother is down the street? Where? This is your car, right? Or your brother's car? I'm sorry? Huh?
My brother is down the street.
Have you been drinking? You drunk? What's going on?
Come on, bro.
Come on, what? I'm just asking you. I don't know what. Huh?
I'm parked.
You parked?
Yeah.
I know, but behind the steering wheel. DUI, my friend. Any given day, you're behind the steering wheel.
I'm parked though.
Huh?
I'm parked though.
I can't hear you.
I'm parked though.
You're behind the steering wheel in the car.
Wow.
So you drunk?
No.
How much you had to drink?
I ain't been drinking.
You're not drinking? I know you're not drinking now because you fell asleep.
Tell me why.
What?
Why?
Somebody called us, that you're out cold, inside the car with the open door. You just came to check for safety, and I see you behind the steering wheel. If you're drunk, it's a DUI. I didn't make that rule. That's in the law. Tell you why? What? Why am I going that route or what?
Say it.
Have you been in your races?
It be sad.
Huh?
It be sad sometimes.
You'd be sad? Well, if you're in the back seat, it would be a different ball game. Or in the passenger seat, but you're behind the steering wheel.
I'm not even in no back, no bigger, no.
So this is your car?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I need your ID.
I'm not even driving.
I explain myself. Stop for 313, you in route?
Nah. Why?
39, you were low.
The vehicle's not on, I can't charge.
Stop for.
It should be so sad, right?
What's sad?
Like the fact that you be trying to take somebody to jail for something, like for nothing. I ain't even driving.
No, you know what the sad is? Sad is that you got drunk and you got behind the steering wheel. That's sad.
I'm not even behind the steering wheel.
That's sad, being irresponsible, being kind of selfish. You wanted to have a good time, you go and drink, you have a good time, whatnot, and you come, you sit behind the steering wheel, and you may decide, you know what, I feel okay right now, I'm just gonna get in and start driving, and you're drunk, because when you drink too much, you can't rationalize things in the right way. That's sad, and even sadder would be if you go, on the street and you hit somebody and you kill somebody for just no reason. I'm not saying that would have happened, but that can happen. I've seen that any day, That's sad.
I ain't even did nothing.
As I said, if you sit on the passenger side or in the back seat, you would have been okay. But you're sitting behind the steering wheel. Okay, keys are on the floor, but still. You live far from here? Where do you stay?
It don't even matter where I stay. I can stay right here, and you can actually take me away from my family, right?
Oh, I'm not taking you away from your family. You took yourself away from your family.
Because I ain't even moving. I'm not even moving.
But I'm just reacting on your acting.
I ain't even did nothing.
But you got drunk. You're sitting behind the steering wheel.
I'm not even moving. That would be so sad, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a family, right?
Yes, sir.
care about your family?
Of course I do.
You love your family.
Yes, I do to death. I would give my life for my family.
For real.
I would die for my family. I would kill for my family. Yes, sir.
Have you ever died for your family?
I can only die once, so no, I never died for my family.
You live with your family?
Of course.
You know my family?
I don't know your family. I don't know you. First time I see you, so I don't know you. I don't even know if you have family, if you have a wife, kids, girlfriend, whatever. I have no idea.
No.
You could be a grandfather as far as I'm concerned.
You know me, right?
I'm sorry?
You know me.
I can't hear you from the airplane.
But you know me.
I don't know you. How do I know you? I don't know you. So you're gonna give me an idea or what?
No.
You're not?
I'm not finna give you nothing.
Huh?
I'm not giving you nothing.
You're not giving me anything? Why?
Because you got a family.
What does that have to do with you
It
giving me
means
something?
everything. It means everything. I'm not finna do nothing. You don't have to shoot me. You don't have to do nothing.
Why would I shoot you, man?
Because y'all shoot people.
Yes, we do shoot people. When we have
Why?
to, yes, we shoot people.
But criminals shoot people, right?
Huh?
Criminals, they shoot people.
Yes.
Yeah.
They shoot people to defend themselves. They shoot people to
Have I-
enforce the law. Sometimes it depends.
Have I
I mean, you know.
have I give you in the reason to the?
Have you ever given me any reason to what?
No. I
For what?
haven't given you nothing to do nothing. Like he wanna shoot me.
Why would we not shoot you, man? Who says we don't shoot you?
There's so many people. That
Nobody wants to shoot you, man.
Everybody wants.
Why would we go on that route?
Yeah, what?
We don't shoot people for no reason.
No.
Now, if you attack me, if you put a gun on me, you trying, then yes, I'll shoot you.
But it's a lot of people that shoot people for nothing, right?
Well, yes, but I'm trained professional.
Hey,
I wouldn't shoot anybody for
You
nothing.
ever shot somebody for nothing?
Hold on 1 second, I can't hear you with the truck going by. I can't hear you. Hold on.
Can I?
No, hold on. Just relax. Hold on, wait. Okay, now go ahead and ask your question. I couldn't hear you with that truck. What was the question,
Have
sir?
you ever shot somebody
No.
that they give you enough to shoot somebody?
We haven't shot anybody for a reason and for no reason. We have never shot anybody.
Neither one of us shot
We never
anybody.
shot anybody.
So
And nobody says to shoot anybody. Well, why are you going that? Why are you asking that? I never said I'm going to shoot you or something
Because
like that.
I
Why
got a family, right?
Yeah, we
okay.
all do.
My family want me to come home.
And we want that too. What's your last name, sir?
Why?
Because I just want to know who I'm talking to. Our last names are displayed on our tag, so that's why I was asking your last name.
You know me.
No,
I don't know you. First time I see you.
I don't know you either. That's why I was asking your last name,
Do
sir.
you work here or you just your patron here?
There should be some say. Look, this is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close my door. I haven't committed no crime, right?
Okay. Well, so
Have I committed a crime?
Well, you're drunk in public, so yes.
No. Have I committed a crime?
Being drunk in public is a crime.
Okay. If you
Well, you asked if you have committed a crime. I'm telling you. If you're drunk in public, that's a crime. I'm just telling you, okay? There's enough ordinances and laws in the state to where doing anything, you can commit a crime. It's whether an officer wants to prosecute or not, or a business wants to prosecute or not. That where there's no victim, there's no crime. You see what I'm saying? That's all.
All right.
So you asked if you committed a crime. I told you yes. So
you're saying this is your car, right? It's not your car?
I don't even know who called you.
I'm sorry?
that's the real.
I don't know who called you.
So you're sleeping in somebody's cars that you don't even know whose car is it?
I'm just tired.
So you're telling me you haven't been drinking?
I'm just tired.
I've seen tired people before.
I'm not even going nowhere.
Huh?
I'm not even going nowhere.
Well, you're not even going anywhere? Well, I don't know. You may, the keys are on the floorboard. You may put the keys in the ignition and put it in the drive, So, I don't know. As you said, I don't know you. You have a family. I don't know if you do or you don't. You may just say that. You don't have to throw them on the ground. It's the remote
You
controls
good? You got them.
from the cars are expensive to fix these days. I don't need your keys.
I want to go.
I just need your ID. I mean, we have your tag. We know the owner of the tag, but just want to know who I'm dealing with.
Take them.
We are trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. We can
trying to
always
take
go
me
the
to
other
jail.
way.
You
So
trying
now
to
we can fingerprint you. Once we take you to jail, we can fingerprint you. We can find out who you are. You know.
I'm telling you who I
It's
am.
complete. No, you never told me. You know, who you are. Tell me.
Have I committed a crime by sitting in the parking lot?
As my partner said a minute ago, yes, you did. You're drunk in public.
In a parking lot.
But again, you're also parked in handicap.
Okay.
So,
It's a
here, hey man, here's the thing. I asked you for your last name. You didn't want to give us that. Okay? We're just trying to make sure everything's is okay.
I'm not doing anything.
Hold on.
illegal.
Listen, we're trying to make sure everything's okay. Trying to make sure that the car belongs to you, because if it does, then that's fine. But all we asked was some basic questions like, what's your last name? I didn't even ask for your ID. I just said, what's your last name, sir? That's all I asked. I can't run a person based on their last name, correct? I can't. That's why I was just asking what your name is so I can address you by your last name. That's what I was trying to be polite, man.
Answer me this, right?
Yeah.
Have I done anything?
I already explained that. Here's the thing, man. I know you're impaired right now because I've answered that question already, and you've asked it 2 more times. Okay? My training, knowledge, and experience would lead a reasonable person to believe if I answer someone's question once, and then they turn around and ask the same question twice, expecting a different answer, that leads a reasonable person to believe that something's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're explaining this. Here's the thing. Are you drunk in public? Yes. Have you committed a crime? That is a crime. It is an arrestable offense? Yes. All we're trying to do is ID you, make sure everything's okay, make sure this car belongs to whoever it is, because you said you don't know whose car it is. Make sure the car's not stolen. If it's yours, cool. No worries. That's all we're asking, man. Because here's the thing. If someone is heavily impaired and they made the wise decision of just sleeping in their car to sleep off the impairment versus driving, both of us are 100% down the road with that. We think that's the most responsible thing you can do. But when a person who is possibly impaired is not answering our questions and obstructing what we need to do to put away our ARS, or articulable reason of suspicion, then we have obstruction. So you're asking, have you committed a crime? Drunk in public, number 1. You're obstructing what we need to do, number 2. So you've committed 2 crimes right there, okay? So what's your last name, sir?
I haven't done anything.
What's the last name, sir?
I haven't done.
What's the last name, sir?
I haven't.
That's last name. So you can give me your last name, or we can take your ID from you. What do you want to do?
I haven't done anything.
What do you want to do?
So is there anything wrong by me telling
Well,
you?
1, you're parked in handicap. 2, you're impaired. 3, you're drunk in public. 4, you're obstructing what we're needed in doing. So you can answer the basic questions that we're asking. We can move on in life, or you can keep playing this game of what crime have I committed?
What have I done wrong?
I told you already. The fact that you can't remember is not my fault.
I haven't done nothing.
So what have you not done wrong? Tell me.
Nothing. I just pulled
Well,
up.
I explained. You pulled up? You pulled up what? You pulled up and parked here?
Yeah.
In the handicap spot? Okay, when did you pull up and park here? How long ago?
I haven't done anything.
Again, I asked a question. You said you pulled up and parked here. How long ago?
I haven't done anything wrong though.
Okay.
You parked on the disabled spot, handicap spot.
Do you have a handicap sticker?
Yeah, it's right there.
Where?
Right
The one that you just put up a second ago?
here. No, it's right here.
Okay, I'm just asking. Okay.
I haven't done anything wrong. I was waiting.
But it says expired 2019, no?
No, I was waiting on somebody to put up right
What
here.
says expired 2019? The sticker.
I haven't done anything.
Your handicap tag's expired, man.
The
We're
tag
trying to help you out.
expired.
Look, man. Just answer the question of who you are. That's all I want to
What
know.
have I done?
I already told you. I explained it 3 times already. I don't know how many more times have I explained it to a non-impaired person. They would have already understood that by now. That's why I know you're impaired, man. So what's the last name? That's all I need to know. All I need to know.
I haven't done anything.
Again, last name.
10-0 probably 27.
Huh?
10-0 probably will.
Want to tell you
27.
why?
Yeah,
Because
okay.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Okay, I explained that you're drunk in public, right?
I-
No. I explained that you were drunk in public, right? Right? And then I asked you that you needed to identify yourself so we can confirm who this car is, because you said it's not yours, and you're obstructing what we're doing, right? So that's obstruction. So I explained both those charges, right? So you're hindering law enforcement officers from doing their duty, obstruction, on answering some basic questions, because from my training knowledge experience, it shows that you're impaired, because you stated that you drove into this parking spot or you moved your vehicle. So I'm trying to confirm that this car's not stolen because I haven't run it yet. I'm trying to confirm it's your car or it's not your car, whose car it is. You can't even answer that question. Because I can tell you who owns my car, the City of Doraville Police Department. I can tell you who owns that car, the City of Doraville Police Department. But you can't tell me who owns this car.
But I'm not even driving.
It doesn't matter that you're not driving, sir, because here's the thing. Is it possible for you to start the car and drive?
No.
Why not? You have the keys, right?
I'm not even driving.
I didn't say you were driving, did I? I said, is it possible for you to drive the vehicle? What's my question?
You can drive the car.
Huh?
You can drive the car.
I don't know whose car this is, so how can I drive it?
So why would you
Whose car is this?
It might be your car.
It might be my car. Then get out of my car.
I'm good.
Then get out of my car.
Good.
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay, all the way out, back here. All the way out of my car. Because you said it's my car, so all the way out over here. I want you out of my car.
You want to tell me to drive out
No, I'm not taking you to jail, man.
Go ahead.
You said this is my car.
I'm not even driving the car.
Did I say you were driving?
No.
Okay. But you said this is possibly my car, right?
It could be possibly your car.
Okay. Because here's a couple things I know already. I know this is your car. You know how I know that? You know how I know that? Tell me how I know that.
You tell me.
No, I want you to tell me.
You said you said.
Come on, Mr. Omar. Come on, man. Be honest with me, man. I don't care.
I'm just parked in the car, man. I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving the car, though.
Listen, man. I don't care if you're impaired, man. Because here's the thing. I'm not trying to take you to jail.
You are.
No.
No, we're not.
No, listen.
You are
hey,
trying to
look. Hand on the Bible in front of a judge. See my hand? Right hand up. Remember when you talk to a judge, right hand up?
But I'm not even moving, though. Why are we having this conversation? I'm just trying to park and just lay down, just lay here.
I understand that, but listen. I need you to listen for a second, okay?
Wow.
If I wanted to take you to jail for DUI, we've already been down that boat.
But I'm not even driving.
Listen, I'm not. We got a call from a taxi cab that someone looked dead in a car. Hold on. Black Hellcat. Person laid out. Are you dead? No. But we have to double check, right?
I'm alive.
Yeah, and you're alive, and I appreciate that. We know that you're impaired, but you're not driving. I'm not trying to hem you up on it. No,
so
listen.
We having the
because I'm trying to confirm whose car this
driving,
is.
Bro.
But because I'm trying to confirm whose car this is, and you won't tell me.
All right, cool. I told you. I don't. It's your car.
Oh, it's my car.
Yeah.
So if I walk off with the keys, you cool with that? Lock you out of this car? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's cool. I just walk.
Where are you gonna walk to? Because then you're drunk in public now.
I know how to walk.
But you're drunk in public now.
I know how to walk.
So where's your home at?
To me, I can walk.
But then you're drunk in public. I'm trying to prevent that. Here's the thing, man. Here's the way I work. 100% honesty goes a million miles with me, right? Hold on.
What am I doing against the law, though?
I already told you. Told you twice. Actually, 4 times.
So what am I doing against the law, though? Answer that question. Answer that question first.
So how many times do I gotta answer it? Please tell
I
me.
haven't done anything. I'm not driving. I'm not walking. I'm not doing anything against the law. I can't walk against the law. I can't talk against the law. I can't talk to you against the law. So therefore, that's what. Just tell me, what am I doing that's against the law?
You're sleeping in a stolen car.
Who?
You're sleeping in a stolen car.
I'm not even asleep.
You were
No,
asleep?
we were talking.
I woke you up.
No, we were talking to her.
I woke you up.
We were talking to
I
her.
woke you.
We were talking in the conversation in the car.
I didn't say I want to take you to jail.
So why are we having the
If I
conversation?
wanted to take you to jail, you would have been in cuffs while we were sitting in there.
Look,
You know?
we
just want to know who you are.
I have nothing.
We just want to know who you are.
I just told you. He just
Who's
told
she?
you.
There's nobody next to you.
Man, come on.
You didn't tell us who you are.
There's nobody next to you.
Never answered that
This
question,
should be
man.
so sad, man.
It's not sad, man.
This should be so sad.
How is it sad?
Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you, like, give me the whole conversation as far as me talking to her? How is this against the law, though?
Because I explained it.
Okay, give it to her.
Who her?
Who's her?
I don't know who she is.
Okay. Alright.
But I ain't even moving.
Okay, so let me explain a couple things.
Well, we just talking.
Here's the way this works. You give us your last name, we leave. That's
Why?
how it works. Because we leave.
Why?
Because that's all
I have a child, right?
Okay.
Want me to tell you what my child?
I just want to know your last name. That's
Just
what I want
listen
to
to
know.
this, right? My
I
child,
wanna
he
know.
just went through the same shit.
What did
I
you go through?
just drew down with my child, right? He cried. He was crying. For nothing.
Okay.
Y'all pulled pistols.
Who's y'all?
The police.
Okay, because we haven't done that. That's what I'm
It don't
saying.
even matter who they was. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, he cried.
It does
I have
matter.
an 18-year-old, a 17-year-old. He cried. He ain't even doing anything. He was in Atlanta Station. He was just parked. And you want to tell me that he did something wrong?
We weren't
Because
there.
he
I don't know.
no. Because he was just picking his girlfriend up from work.
Okay.
What did I do?
So what does all that have to do with what's going on right now? I'm just asking, because it has nothing to do with anything.
Absolutely no, sir.
No,
You have a child.
Yeah, I do. I have 3.
Yeah.
I have 3.
So if your child was pulled over,
okay.
listen.
And
But
you disrespect the police officer?
listen.
I expect him to go to jail.
For what?
For obstruction.
For what?
Obstruction.
What did I obstruct?
Have you given me your name?
I don't have to give you my name.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, because
Yes,
I
you
have
do.
nothing done wrong.
Yes, you do. You were sleeping in the car drunk.
I wasn't even asleep. Should be so
What?
sad.
Yes, sir.
man.
This door was open.
The door was open, he was just in it asleep.
He was asleep. He was out.
Wasn't
He
even
was knocked
asleep.
out.
What be so sad, man? For real, man.
Can we get your name, man? Your ID?
Why?
Because we're
Why?
here to investigate what's going on. That's why.
Investigate what?
Take him to jail if you will.
Come
Tired
on.
of listening to his mouth.
Come on.
Turn around and put your
I
hands
ain't
behind
did
your back.
nothing. I ain't even doing nothing.
Well, you have your day in court.
It should be so sad, man.
What's so sad is all you had to do was tell us your name.
I ain't even did nothing.
It don't matter. Well, you'll have your day in
It does
court.
matter. What's your name?
Lieutenant Hyatt. Did you run the tag?
I gave it to the radio.
Okay.
It's not even stolen.
You would have been on your way, but instead you talked yourself into going to jail by not telling us who you are.
You could have got back in the car.
You're drunk in public, passed out in the car with the door open. You're drunk in public. You're passed out behind the wheel of a car.
Right.
We're here to investigate it because somebody called and was concerned about you.
Yeah.
We come here to get you a taxi, put you in an Uber, get you out of here. And you talked yourself into going to jail by simply not saying, hey, what's his name? We're here to check on you. All right? Let's get you a taxi. Let's get you over. Let's get you out of here. Now you take our taxi.
As I said, you did it to yourself. It could have gone completely different way. What is it, 5'7"?
I think so. Yeah. I'm put the bullets in the bag. We'll watch the firearm and or take people things out.
You want to take the slippers on?
How many are you down?
Only one that. Come.
I wasn't even driving.
I explained you. I was nice to you, talking to you nicely, respectfully, but you just, kept being hard-headed.
I wasn't even driving.
You don't have to be driving. When you're drunk, you're not supposed to be behind the steering wheel.
I was in the whole parking lot.
Oh.
That wasn't even my. Right.
They'll do that in jail.
He was arrested and charged with public drunkenness, failure to obey a police officer, and taken to DeKalb County Jail.
We can't leave it here because I think that's where he urinated against the cup. See the glowy? Impound it because it's in the handicapped parking spot. Tags expired, and if they get here in the morning, they'll take it. So. He came from somewhere else.